have been unable to access your videos or your documentation. The deadline to resubmit documentation is Thursday, May 19th, 2022. So I'm sitting here like, well, it's done. It's done. I'm just like, well, shocker, like, y'all, I went in on this lady. Like, if you're watching this, ma'am, I'm sorry, but you gotta understand from my perspective. Like, look, I said,
I swear that she can get it. Say if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high. Hands up high. Hands up high.
what is up, everybody? My name is Naja, aka the Voodoo Child, and I am so glad I'm freaking making this video today. I have been so depressed that, like, I can't even really get into how low I've been lately, and like, this has really just made a lot of things better. I'm not even gonna lie. And like, I'm talking, I had to get my behind up, you know, actually wash and comb out my hair, put on some gloss, you know, get some life to myself before I come on here and tell y'all this good news. And if you have been a follower of mine for a long time, you know how long this took, okay? So I'm just gonna get right into it. You guys see the title. If you're new here, unfortunately, I was one of those people who purchased Devacurl products around the time of the recall. So I'm gonna do a quick little refresher because I do have other videos that you guys can go and watch. I initially found out about my hair damage and that Devacurl was the source and everything in this video, and basically my hair was just horrible. I had straightened my hair, and usually I have really good bounce back with my hair in the wintertime when I straighten it. My hair was not curling. It was bad. Over time, I was getting like my edges were like thinning, like my hair texture was not the same. Like, you see how now I have texture? Like, you see my curls are defined, and you see how that my ends are and stuff like that. This is my hair now. Obviously, it's not natural. I did dye it, but even dyed, you see how much more healthier my hair is than, like, it was bad. Then I spent a lot of time, a lot of money getting my hair back to health, and I showed you guys like what products I used and stuff to get my hair back to health, because I had just big chopped. Again, for the people that don't know, I had just big chopped at this time, like grew my hair back, and I was willing to chop again, but I was like, nah, there has to be something I could do. Like, I just grew my hair out, put this product in my head, and now my hair is all messed up, and it was bad. But if y'all want to know how I repaired my hair, that's that video. This video is strictly going to be about the lawsuit, like strictly about the lawsuit, how much money I made, I guess, the process, and just all of that jazz. So if you are interested, and I do have the check here, by the way. So, like, we're about to get into it. Make sure y'all have your Capri Suns. They're not recalled anymore. Your wine, your water, whatever you need to relax, because I'm going to try to make this short, but it could be a doozy. All right, so I'm just going to go back to where I left off with the last video. So I'm actively repairing my hair, right? So I'm just repairing my hair from the BS because, frankly, I don't have a choice. And I started seeing these posts circulating online about a lawsuit. You guys were tagging me in it left and right. The first one I saw was on TikTok. I'm going to try to find it and put it in here somewhere. And they were basically saying, like, look, we're about to do this big lawsuit. You guys can, if you have been affected in any way and you bought these products and you can prove that you bought them from, like, this time period, go for it. Now, look. I already, in the beginning, I was not going to do the lawsuit. And the reason why is because, just to be frank, I was getting gaslit and girl bossed by the Devacurl girlies. Now, if y'all don't know about Devacurl, they have like curl associates or Devacurl ambassadors, or it's like a thing where like you have to get a certification from Devacurl to call yourself a Devacurl stylist.
Devacurl opening salons and certifying hundreds of stylists all around the country with their first of its kind line of products made specifically for curly hair types and textures.
And before this little stunt, apparently Devacurl was like a big thing. And I even have faint memories of me using this product as a child. And you know, my boyfriend's mom suggested it to me, like, So a lot of people did have trust within this product. So I'm going to give them that grace. But I did have these people gaslighting and girl bossing my ass on some, you don't even have real products. You don't even have the real Devacurl products. You probably got it from a beauty supply store. It's not real. I literally went, because this was back when I really gave a fuck. This is back when I really gave a fuck about what a hating ass bitch thought. So my ass was taking pictures of the bottles I bought, looking up the serial numbers, showing them like, look, no, I did buy actual Devacurl and this happened to me. So you got people from the company already trying to like gaslight me and be like, no bitch, you're being drawn out. You're just another little Storytime YouTuber. Y'all always making up stories. So I just really didn't feel like there was a point, because it just felt like it was just going to be yet another way that a corporation just gets over on people. So I keep seeing the lawsuit thing though. I keep seeing it. And finally I'm like, I mean, it wouldn't be, you know, it wouldn't hurt to try. Why not? You know, like I did spend a lot of money on products. I do work from YouTube. So my taxes get taken out at one big lump sum once a year. So like I get paid once a month with no taxes, right? Gross income. And then tax season, I have to pay my taxes. So by me going out of pocket and buying all this extra stuff for my hair that I wouldn't have bought otherwise, like if I didn't have a partner type shit, like yeah, that would have been hard. So like, I don't know. I was like, you know what? I gotta get some type of something. Like, damn. So I did go on the website. The website looked a little sketchy to me, so I was a little weary. So I read the directions. Now, y'all, this is where it was really important, because I think this is why people aren't talking about the settlement, because the checks have went out, girl. The checks have been sent out. But I'm gonna let you know why people aren't talking about it, because there were levels of tiers, right? So there was a 1 tier and a 2 tier. And those 2 tiers depend on how you're going to get your payout, if you even get paid out. And there was a gamble as well. So you really had to be sure of yourself. And I'll put the stuff on the screen because it's still up. First tier was on some like, at most you're getting $20. At most you're going to get refurbished for buying the Devacurl product. Now, anybody could have done that. You know, anybody, if you purchased that shit and it was before and you know, you could have done that. There was a deadline of like September for something, but you could have submitted like proof of receipt that you bought the Devacurl product and you could have got $20 back, right? That's tier 1. But if you were somebody who spent, like me, you spent all this money trying to repair your hair, or if you were a real ballin' ass girl, because if you had a Devacurl consultant, like you're a ballin' ass girl getting diva cuts and shit, right? Or your husband balling, whatever. That's thousands of dollars of hair care and fixing and protein treatments and like all this stuff, you know? And it adds up. And you're not gonna settle for no $20 fucking. I'm sorry, you're not. So off rip, I'm like, bro, I'm gonna go for the gusto. I'm doing tier 2. I spent some bread. I'm going for the fucking gusto. Sure, I may not have spent like, you know, celebrity money. Like, you know, I do my own hair. I do my own nails, you know, like I'm a very DIY. I'm a DIY girl. First video on YouTube, DIY. So I didn't have to pay for that type of service or whatever. So like, I wasn't expecting like life-changing amount, but girl, I want my fucking money. So I had to, this is what I did. It's because I was still sketched out. And I saw a lot of people on TikTok being like, oh, it's a scam. It's a scam. Don't do it. It's a scam. If Auntie Naja can tell you anything, my little beans, if there's a check to make, you better make it. If you are a victim of something, you better go and fucking collect, and don't let anybody make you feel shameful about doing that shit. Because I didn't pay for my hair to get fucking, I didn't pay for that to happen in my hair. And look how much my hair has grown since then. Like, hold on, girl, because we got a length check. Devacurl could kiss my ass. Because another thing, I had them fucking diva girls in my shit talking about, girl, you just don't know how to take care of your hair. You don't know. This is for all the girls that kept saying I don't know how to take care of my hair. Yeah, length check. This is the longest my hair has ever been in my fucking life. In my life, bitch. Don't play with her. Don't play with her. Because some of them hoes was trying me. Like, I've been natural my whole life. Relaxer, perm, who, bitch? Not saying that I'm better than anybody that did have to go through that. All I'm saying is, don't try me, bro. Because the one time I went out of my routine, this shit happened to me. But anyway, let me settle my ego down a little bit, okay? I'm just happy because my hair used to be so bad. But, oh my God. And my hair is growing with color in it, bitch. Like, don't try me and my methods, okay? If you're, whatever your mama put you on as a kid, I'm gonna need you to keep doing that to your hair. Because another thing people don't talk about, and I'm gonna get back on topic, is when you're in your mid-20s and you go through like that second puberty, bro, my hair started flourishing out of nowhere, bro. Like, but anyway. So boom, I knew that I wanted to do the tier 2, but I saw people online saying like, it's sketchy, it's sketchy. And I could see why they would say that, because they wanted like proof, like that you paid for stuff. So they wanted receipts. They were advising people to get bank statements and stuff. Now me, I'm savvy, okay? I'm savvy. I purchase all of my stuff on Amazon because, again, I told you I gotta do my taxes once every year. It's easier for me to keep a paper trail so I know what to look for on my bank statements by using Amazon, right? So if I buy anything for YouTube, I'll usually go on Amazon. So I went through Amazon and I literally found every single product that I had to buy to fix my hair, and I took receipts, receipt after receipt after receipt. I had a ledger and I wrote down the price of each item like tea. So did all of that, y'all. That took me hours. That took me hours because I had to get receipts. And mind you, this is without an attorney. I don't got no attorney helping me with this. This is me by myself. I'm getting paperwork after paperwork. I had to get the specific Amazon receipts that shows the date, the prices, the taxes, all of that, right? So I do all of that. I have to submit pictures. I submitted pictures of like my hair before and after. And then there was a separate email that you had to send any videos to. So I included my YouTube videos, my 2 YouTube videos that I put up on YouTube. I sent it to them. Child, I wanted them to have everything, okay? So this was like back in September. I want to believe this was back in September, and the deadline to submit all your documentation and be a part of the suit was November 2021. I really hope that I'm right, but if not, I'm just gonna put like, I would check on it every now and again, but honestly, the site would just stay the same. Like, they would add little updates like, okay, by December, we should know, like, what's going on and if they're even going to take it to court or not. And that was basically the deciding factor of, you know, if you're tier 2, you're fucked. So basically me doing all that stuff, getting all that information would have been for nothing. So I'm just hanging on my toes, waiting for tier 2 or waiting for some news. So finally, in December, the website updates and they're like, yeah, taking this shit to court. Enough people, like, does anybody object type shit. So I'm literally just watching from their website. I would check on their website every once in a while. The last time I checked was when it was posted that the thing was done. It was settled. It was ruled that, you know, they were in the wrong. Devacurl was in the wrong. And they were, you know, that was that. So I'm just thinking, bet, something's gonna happen. I need to hear from somebody at some point, right? So I send out an email. I sent out an email to the same email that I sent my video files to. I don't hear from them. I'm going on with my life. You know, I'm going on with my life. It is what it is, whatever. Because I know that this court shit is so slow. I know court drags, so I'm not expecting, you know, fast results. I'm not even expecting a direct deposit because I didn't even give them that much information. The only information I gave them was my address, my billing address, so the check could get sent to the damn house, and my Amazon receipts and videos and pictures. Like, I didn't send them my social security, my account routing number, my PayPal, I didn't send them none of that, okay? So I'm just waiting to hear something. I've never been in no like settlement type, like I never slipped on no pee at Walmart, like bitch, I never bust my lip at the Family Dollar, like I've never had no settlement, I never got hit with no Walmart truck, like but yeah, so like I don't know how this works. I see a whole year goes by, child, and like mind you, this is just so hell, this is so bad, because like a part of this is my fault because a part of this is my fault. But the other part, y'all let me know, because I'm grown enough to hear when I'm being an asshole. I'm dead ass wrong. So let me know in the comments. But basically, I go the whole year. Last time I hit them up, you know, whatever. Then September comes along and I see a news article. And the news article says Devacurl settlements have been issued, blah, blah, blah. The company is getting held accountable, and I'm like, well, where's my check? Because I have been checking my email. I would type in Devacurl in the search. Look, it wouldn't be there. So sure enough, after I see this article, I go into my email. Why did they email me May 2022? It is September, bit. May 2022. My heart, like, because mind y'all, I told y'all I'm depressed as shit right now. I'm depressed as fuck, bro. Y'all need to hear this shit, because this shit, like, when I read this, my heart, like, my actual heart hurt, because I was like, bro, oh, like, what? Like, I got all this fucked up shit going on right now, and that May 16th, okay, May. Hello, we have been unable to access your videos or your documentation. Please resubmit your documentation by replying to this email and attaching it in PDF format. If you are including a video, it needs to be attached in MP4 format in 1-minute files. The deadline to resubmit, this is when I lost it. The deadline to resubmit documentation is Thursday, May 19th, 2022. So I'm sitting here like, well, it's done. Like, it's done. Like, well, figures. Figures, there goes my fucking money. Like, you snooze, you lose, bitch. Like, that's just me. I'm just like, well, shocker, like, fuck. And like, I'm over here blaming myself because I'm like, yo, I went to Miami in May, you know, saw Daniel's brother, and then, you know, he passed away, and I'm just not focused. Like, I'm like beating myself up, bro. And then, you know what they say about grief? The stages, I got out the depression. I was in anger mode. So I'm like, you know what? Because I typed this lady, because she's a claims administrator for Devacurl. She's not the president of Devacurl. Like, she's not the face of Devacurl. She does not deserve my wrath. So I backspaced all of it, and I sent her this shit. Y'all, I went in on this lady. Like, if you're watching this, ma'am, I'm sorry, but you gotta understand from my perspective. Like, look, I said, I do not hear from y'all. Okay, I did not hear from y'all for 8 months, and then you try to give me 3 days to resubmit. I was being so dramatic out. I said thousands of dollars, child. I did not spend thousands of dollars. I don't hear from you for 8 months, and then you give me 3 days to resubmit thousands of dollars of paperwork and upload large video files. Even if the videos couldn't be used unless they were MP4 format, I submitted tons of documentation when I filled out the form on your site. Were those not eligible for use as well? And then I sent them my claim ID that they gave me at checkout. I know that the deadline has passed. I just wanted you to know that this is unacceptable and unfair. Because I'm just thinking like, damn, I missed out. Like, I'm fucked. Like, it's done. I said, will I now be disqualified from my settlement? I have spent tons of money correcting my hair from this incident. I hope to hear from you sooner than later if there is anything that we could do to make this right. Because y'all, when I tell you, I was like, the initial message that I sent was on some like, bro, I knew that y'all was some motherfucking scammers. I saw it online that y'all were some scammers, and I'm so glad I didn't put my fucking bank information. Like, I was really upset, but I was like, I can't go out like that, bro. I can't go out like that. So after I sent that, she literally responded to me in like 2 hours, bro. Hey, Naja, we have received your documentation. Then why are you scaring me like this, girl? Like, what? We did receive your documentation and it was reviewed. You were sent a tier 2 payment based on the documentation you submitted. And I was like, oh my God, really? What? So, you know, I gotta hang the Karen up. You know, we gotta come correct now. So I was like, hey, I really appreciate you getting back to me so promptly. I'll be sure to do the same going forward. Because like I said, I'm not completely not in the wrong when it comes to the communication aspect. Like, I could have been a little bit more on top of my shit as soon as I saw the settlement was done. Because around the time I saw it was done, they did hit me up. So I don't know. But I did say, you know, moving forward, I'll be better with that. Is there any way that I can look at my claim in PDF form or something of the sort to go over my payment details? I understand the payments were issued on the 14th of September because I looked on the claim site. And I said, thank you again. I really appreciate it. I sent that to her, but then after I sent that to her, I was like, girl, I'm probably about to go and check my my mailbox because I hadn't checked my mail in a while. And like, sure enough, they were just like, well, we can't really send you the claim information, but if you do not receive the check by the end of the week, you may email in to confirm the address and to request a reissue of payment. For all my people that don't remember what address you put down, you can go about it that route. Or if you're down real bad, there's like a website you can go to where you can look up all like unclaimed payments for you within your state. Just Google it, it'll be there, but like, this is easier. So my ass walks to the mailbox, and sure enough, and obviously the check is not here. And yes, I am going to read the amount because it is not no life-changing amount of money, child. It did help. It did help, but I did put it in my savings. But it says, enclosed is a check in the amount of $686 representing your payment based on the claim you made in connection with the settlement above. This check must be cashed by November 13th or it'll be void. And if you have any payments that you owe, you're going to have to consult the tax professional because they're going to take it. So if y'all got some, they're going to garnish this, just letting you know. But I did go ahead and cash my check before I made any type of content online because honestly, can you blame me after this experience? Like, I have trust issues with hair companies, child. Like, I don't know. For all I know, it could have been a scam and y'all trying to wash some money with a bad check. Like, I don't freaking know. But no, this was all legit. It was not a scam. I do appreciate the settlement. Was it exactly the amount of money I paid? Maybe like $200 short, $300 short, you know, over the span of a year or so fixing my hair. Yeah, a little short, but I wasn't expecting anything because I'm seeing people online talking about $20, $20, $20. And I'm like, no, that is not suffice. But I have a feeling that's going to be me. So I was really happy that even though I didn't get the exact amount that I paid to fix my hair, I was refurbished at least over 80% of the amount so that I can go back in my savings because I had no plans of spending all that money to fix my damn hair. I didn't. But that's my story. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks to all of you guys that have stuck around throughout this whole long ass journey because this has been so drawn out. It's not even funny. I'm glad it's over. I'm glad my hair is healthy again, and I will never, I'm sorry. I know this, you know, but I will never be purchasing Devacurl products ever again, ever in my life. I don't care who owns it, who does what, and I just don't care. And from ever since then, I've always done my research on black businesses. Like, I've never been the type to just buy stuff just because it's black, don't get me wrong, but when it comes to a product that has a reputation, a longevity, you get what I'm saying? Like, still you need to look into it, because not trying to call anybody a sellout or anything, but you know, people see better opportunities and they sell their company, and sometimes it goes into the hands of people that are not us and don't make stuff for us. Like, so that's my main lesson that I learned. Yeah, y'all, that's it. Thank you so much. Peace. I just don't know what else to say. I'm just like, I wasn't expecting that at all. I really wasn't. I really needed that, though. That really brightened my day. Thank you. Oh, and y'all be brightening my day, too, with your well wishes. I really, really, really appreciate it. Shout out to all my seasonal depression girlies. We are going to get through it. And I will see you guys next time.
Feeling young, but they treat me like the OG. And they want the tea on me. I swear these bitches nosy. Said he put some money on my head. I guess we gon' see. I won't put no money on this head. My niggas owe me. I gotta be single for a while. You can't control